bare, barren, dying. Avocados. Just grabbing some oranges for the bird feeder. I want to make sure that it's ripe. So just get 2 for now so we don't waste it. I'm just getting the ones with the spots, maybe 3. Wonder what the spots mean. Thank you, Mr. Tree. We have another tree. This one hasn't produced for me last year, so now it's producing some. This one looks good too. So happy our pomelo tree is finally giving us some fruits. There's a few up there. And then 2 more over here. This is the first time it's actually given us anything, so it's pretty exciting. Can't wait to try it. Hope it's not going to be sour or bitter. Hey guys, welcome back to King Tower Farm. Today it's gonna be a little sadder than usual. We are shutting down operations here at King Tower Farm. The towers are now being dismantled. This greenhouse has to go. And it's almost empty. We have a few more plants left to me and right to me and in the back, but beyond that, this whole section is going to get redone. So for the next few months, no vegetable produce and just shutting the system down. We're going to see if we can still try to operate the lower tower system so that we can still produce a little veg. So we're going to see if the timing is correct. Our guess is that we should do this before rainy season hits again, and weirdly enough, this summer has been raining and it has been cooler in the evening, so we don't know when rainy season's really gonna arrive. But today, the team of the Nato and the other farmers are going to take down the towers, clean them out, store them, remove the roofing, take out all the other crops, try to move some of the crops down to the other system, and over the next few weeks, we are going to flatten this whole area out and just make it easier and more convenient for the farmer, 2, getting the insects and pests out, because we lose 50% of our crops to pests, and it's very heartbreaking. We put so much hard work into it, and right before harvest time, bam, they eat it and we're decimated. So that's gonna happen over the next few weeks, and super excited to see this transform into the proper greenhouse that I really think. In the beginning, when we got into tower farming, it was actually to produce more food for the bees. But since then, we've been so busy planting so much more food, fruit trees, flowers along the whole property, that this became a sole vegetable manufacturing area. And now that we are really trying to squeeze out the efficiency from growing vertically, what our plans are to remove the roofing, elevate it. Right now, the new head space required from the plant to the roof would be almost 2.8 meters. We're gonna add some ventilation systems. We're gonna add sunshade cloth so that we can reduce the heat. There's gonna be inlet air. Maybe we might do some cooling tubes, I'm not quite sure. But beyond that, I also wanted to experiment with the agrivoltaic system. The agrivoltaic system is about a 40-year-old idea, and it's only being implemented in the recent years, especially for farmlands that are suffering because of the extreme drought. So the solar panels allow the plants to have partial shade, which means they have less transpiration, which also means they consume less water, or for us, less nutrients. In the back is our nutrient tower area. I don't think it's been done in the Philippines, I'm not quite sure, but hoping that I can actually network with someone who knows what they're doing in this field, because we're actually just doing guesswork based on the YouTube videos that I've been watching. But at the end of the day, the idea and the basic principles are there, so it's up for us to implement it. It's so weird seeing the towers bare. It just really, after all the years of putting in so much effort, everything's coming down. I guess it was a good learning period for us to figure out really how to make the towers more efficient, make the whole operation more efficient. And now we've all come to the conclusion, farmers included, that this needs to happen. We're also now planning to stack the towers to about 13 pods, which is their maximum length, which means we're going to have to raise the roof even higher. And also we're going to cement this whole area so that we can run trolleys. It's easier to clean, just sweeping it out. We don't have possible bug infestations on the floor. And you know, overall, again, it's a nightmare dealing with nature, because sometimes nature is just stronger than any pesticide, well, natural pesticide. So I'll give you a view on what kind of pests we deal with. Very rampant, very voracious, leaves holes in everything, and every single one consistently eaten. They know we got the goods. All the insects here know that we have the best food. And are you my predator? Nope, I don't know. You're probably my predator. I don't know if you can see the larvae right there, and I really think that that is the beetle, because they are located on the other leaves also. Like he's there. Yep, a lot more landed there. So possibly on our way out, we're gonna clip this and keep this as a sample to see what we're dealing with. Even our kangkong is being decimated. And once you're selling leafy vegetables, this is worthless to the market. Okay, got our samples. Oh my god, there's no more roofing next door. Check it out, guys. I actually didn't come back in the afternoon, and look how much they've done already. They have ripped out the roofing from the other portion of the greenhouse, taken out all these bricks, which we're gonna be recycling into the property anyway, and started to grade. We're starting to cut up this hill so that we can bring it down and down, so that we can flatten all this and make it more efficient for the farmers and for harvesting and for cleaning. It's just going to be so much better, more sanitized, less pests hopefully. And yeah, looks like this is in full swing. Major plan is to take out all the towers and stuff here on the upper deck first, move them all here for storage, and then continue to bring this down so that we can start to level everything going to the back. We're going to be extending everything from the left and right side, trying to push down the nursery and flatten that area too. And we are also going to do walls and hopefully our agrivoltaic setup on the roof. That's the plan. And it's going to happen sooner than expected, which is good. Guys, backhoe is temporarily offline. We need to redo the fuel system. Right now we're leaking diesel here, and this is leaking, and I noticed the fuel filter is on the wrong way, because if the fuel flow is that way, then that's definitely the wrong way. We could have a clogged filter or a clogged filter here, but I know this is leaking, that's why there's some wire here. There's also a fuel pump down there, which means we have 3 things to check. So this needs to get serviced, and we can't use it for the moment, which means I need to call the mechanic to buy us some parts. Hey guys, we're back here with the backhoe, and we've replaced some of the parts already. I'm just inspecting to make sure they've installed it the right way. Yesterday when I saw it, the fuel filter was inverted, so I don't think it's really working. I'm hoping that all the gunk that was not being stopped isn't clogging the injection system, because yesterday when we were using the backhoe, there didn't seem to have any torque in the engine, and the engine would just die under load, which was really weird. So hopefully with this fix, we fix the fuel pressure issue, the fuel starvation, and the fuel flow. I think the injection pump is clogged up, so we can't finish the work here. We're gonna check out the other projects. It's so massive. Look at this pineapple, it's so big. Hey guys, we are shutting down the towers, and it's gonna be a few months before we restart the operations again. We're gonna try to operate a partial load system, but it's not gonna be full production anymore. Morning! So happy to report that the backhoe is finally running. We found a spare motor. Thank you to Tabasan for sending us the referral where to get the motor. We ended up getting a newer motor with higher torque so that the backhoe doesn't have a harder time. Right now you can hear it, it's actually not revving as high as before, and yet it's functioning really well. So happy it's running again. It's not raining. We're gonna start finishing and digging all this out so that we can continue this vlog and continue this construction. Hopefully rainy season doesn't come down crashing so hard just yet, because we gotta clear and flatten all this out and lay a foundation of cement before all that happens. Whew. The nursery has been removed as well. We are dismantling this section all the way till the lower towers right now. This is the lower part of the towers, and we are removing everything here because as much as this looks great in photos where we have this cascading stairs, it's actually very inefficient when we're doing harvest or when we're actually just planting, because we have to carry trays rather than being able to pull a trolley down the aisle. So all of this is being removed. We are going to be combining most of these towers up back on the hill. Alright guys, as much as I want to bore you with the construction and the digging, I don't think it's gonna look any different in the video if I added more of this happening right behind me. So we're gonna probably end the vlog here and update you guys again once we start laying the foundation and planning the greenhouse so that I can show you guys what we're doing. We are combining a little of the agrivoltaic system that I've seen on the internet and also with the greenhouse systems that we've been studying. So hopefully by that time, in the next, I think 2 months, we'll be able to start constructing and show you guys what are the changes to the King Tower farm. But for now, I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace out.